Oh my God. 500. Speechless. 500. What an unbelievable run. From 215 to 227 in, seems like week to week improvement. Today was, I didn't think I was going to try this because the conditions were not the best. I ended up going to bed like at 1:30 last night in the morning. I did a late shift, got home, and I had to work on my car. Poor wifey had to help me with it. I got to work yesterday midday, put the window down to swap myself into the car park, and then the window wouldn't come up. I heard a clank, and then that was it. Parked my car, went back out to it during my break, tried to do something with it with just one freaking screwdriver that I found at work. Couldn't do it. I took the lining of the inside of the door out. Couldn't do it. I got home. I'm thinking, if this rains, the car's screwed from inside. Like, I can't let this happen. I couldn't pull the window up. It was stuck for some reason. It was just stuck. So last night I get home at 10 o'clock and Mrs. is there holding the bloody phone for light in pitch black. I'm there like trying to lubricate it, trying to do this. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know the mechanism that it's involved. Bloody ended up taking the whole thing down. Motor, the assembly, everything. I took everything out. And slid the window up, duct taped it. And mechanic will do the rest, I suppose. I don't know. We'll need to find a motor and an assembly, and it's going to be a costly thing, I think, if we can freaking find a motor for it. So I wake up this morning at 9 o'clock. I've slept, I'm tired as. The kids head out for the day, and I'm like, I'll just do a quick warm up, and then tomorrow I'll try my heavy single, and that's it. I'm kind of I haven't drunk water yet. I haven't eaten anything yet. I haven't done anything yet. I get under the bar and I'm like, damn, it feels good again. It feels good again. How do these things happen when I'm not supposed to feel good? It feels good. I want somebody to answer this freaking question. Why are so many of my PRs out of the blue with the shittiest conditions? Now I'm thinking to myself that what we reckon the optimal conditions are, is actually wrong. I think you shouldn't eat before, like 12 hours before training, don't eat. Because that seems to be my optimal thing. I don't know if it's got something to do with my gut. Maybe food inflames my gut, bloats me. I can't clench my core. I can't brace properly. I'm just searching for some answers here, because when I don't eat, I feel the strongest. And that's numerous amount of deadlift PRs, even bench press PRs, even squat PRs. Everything happens when I don't have food in my body, man. So maybe 12 hours before your most important attempt, don't eat anything, and then after you've done this thing, eat 10 cows if you want, but nothing before. I don't know. Maybe I have some gut thing going on. I don't even know. Like maybe I get bloated. Like I said, I don't really know. I walk in here and I'm like squatting 60 kilos, 100 kilos. I get to 160, which is usually my daily, maximum thing, daily minimum, what do you want to call it? And I'm like, this feels like a feather to me. Okay, let's do it. Like, you can't ignore when the body's talking to you like this. So then I freaking go to 180, 200. 200 feels like, yeah, okay. I'm not the most confident. Then I get to 227, which is the next increment. Last week I did 225. And I'm unsure. Like, I'm walking up to the bar. I'm like, whatever, man. Just fail it and get on with the day, You got to go to work and stuff. And I got to, work out bloody this door and whatever. Let's just get in there, fail it, and get on with the day. That's literally the last thought I had. Then I unrack it here, and I'm like, shit, man. This doesn't feel like 227. This feels freaking light, man. So I'm standing there, and I'm like, this feels really good. It's giving me confidence. Like, I can do this because it's not crushing me. And here it is. Wow. Oh, wow, man. You can see that he tried to fold me over, but something went right and I fought it. So that inclination of bending over is I've identified how to fight it. And, it's a war still. You can see that the bar wants to go forward, but I somehow catch it. And so I survived. I survived. And I always felt like for many years, if I can just prevent that bar forward, I can lift a lot of weight. And so I've discovered something here in the last 2 months where I'm not allowing that bar to go forward on me. It's not going onto my neck. It's not going onto my tippy toes. It's not completely destroying the laws of physics on top of my freaking neck. Because once that happens, your butt's behind the bar, like your butt's in the next room, and you're trying to lift this weight. Like that's a pull. That's not a push. And so when you get into these awful positions, you have literally no chance of surviving that. Like you just can't. You're handicapped. You're being outflanked by the enemy, and you're fighting the guy in front of you and the guy on the left side of you. Like they're attacking you from both sides. And so you can't do that. Like you can't do that with maximum weight. You can't do that with boss fights, right? Like speaking in freaking video game terms. So you need that thing positioned. You need that thing right in front of you, right underneath you, right? Right in front of you, a video game, right underneath you, like with the thing. And so I've kind of worked something out here, and I think there's a multitude of things that are going that are going on here. But the ultimate result is that I am able to use what I have against the bar. It's not folding me over. And for many years, like you think that would be an easy fix, but it's not, man. There's multiple things that are happening that are screwing you over. I've worked something out, and it's really serving me well here, man. It's really serving me well here. And I think every single video that I've done at PR, I've mentioned this, and I can't freaking, you can't overstate this enough. Like I can't overstate this. This is like such a key component to me. You can take this however you want to take it, but dude, rowing. I've run out of words to try and explain to you the importance of rowing. For me, rowing. Freaking thick upper back, dude. Like, the most important lesson I have learned in my freaking time of this journey and my training career, if you want to call this a career or whatever, my hobbyist career, is that the importance of the upper back is paramount. It depends on who you are and what you are, and how you lift. Maybe that is not something that sticks out for you. For me, man, the moment I started rowing, wonderful things started happening. And I hear a lot of people saying, like, Ivan, pull-ups. I'm not even talking about hypertrophy here. I couldn't give two shits about hypertrophy and how wide your lats are and all of these things. I'm trying to teach my body how to behave. This is how I think about things. I'm not thinking about the mirror. I don't give a shit what the mirror says about me. I'm thinking about, can I teach my body how to behave under a load when he wants to bend me over? That's what I'm trying to teach. And this is the different hat that I wear than maybe a bodybuilder wears. A bodybuilder's thinking about, nah, Ivan, it's goated, man. Pull-ups, man. Weighted pull-ups, man. That's all you got to do. I hear you, dude. I'm not trying to dispute you that pull-ups are great for your wide V-tape and all that stuff. My only thing is I've tried that and I didn't have the impact that I wanted it to have with squats. You need to understand where I'm coming from. I'm not trying to say that your exercise is shit. Everything has a purpose. Every tool in the shed has a purpose. You don't take a freaking screwdriver and climb up a ladder with it. No, you get a ladder if you want to climb on top of the roof. You can't use a screwdriver to climb. So, I mean, I'm sure you can if you stick it into the freaking brick and you're climbing up like a cartoon character. But a ladder would go a long way making it easier for you. And so when I think about movements, I'm like, what can I use? Which plane of motion, which exercise can I use to kind of mimic that sensation of the bar in the shoulders wanting to roll forward? I want to reverse that shit. How the hell do I achieve that? And for some reason, rowing has come up as the best alternative. When I first put it in, I was like hating it because I'm like, this is taken away from the deadlifts. And to be honest with you, it has. It's taken a lot away from the deadlifts. I'm doing, one half-assed deadlift session a week now. And I'm spending a lot of points onto the row and it's impacting blah, blah, blah. But it's carrying over. It is really carrying over. The deadlift started flying when I was not pushing the squats. Like last year, I wasn't squatting a lot. What I'm doing here with the squat, I was doing that with the deadlift last year. I freaking put on 20 kilos on the deadlift. Amazing, right? So a lot of rowing, good deadlifting. A lot of rowing, good squatting. It seems to be a causation to me. I mean, like I said, we're all different. We're all made up of different leverages and weaknesses, and we have different jobs. I'm a nurse, right? So I spend a lot of my time with my shoulders rounded over, helping people in bed, helping people on barouches and in a resource room or whatever. I don't work overhead. I don't do anything overhead. I don't I'm not an electrician. I'm not a window cleaner. I'm not a, I don't know, arborist. I'm not climbing a tree. Like, you know what I mean? Like some people look a lot overhead. I look down all the time. And so if I can use some exercise to reverse that rounding, seems like it kind of makes me stronger in those positions. And so you saw in that PR, when the bar really wants to bend me over, I have something to use now. I've been training this all week to try and reverse that. Boom. So as soon as the bar wants to roll, boom, the rowing muscles kick in and I save myself through that sticking point. And so the story here really is the upper back, which is unreal for me to sit here and say to you. And you know, I've had a billion freaking, training sessions by now where I've hypothesized about many different things, where I've hypothesized it's the freaking dorsiflexion, it's this, is the other. There are multiple things happening here. I'm not saying the rowing is the only thing. I've been training all year, light weights, high reps. I've been training the hip flexors, the adductors, the glute medius. All that stuff has had an impact. But the very act of the bar bending me over, that is, I think, largely as a result of the upper back. Sure, if you have stronger external rotation of the hips, that's going to prevent you from that bar wanting to go over the top of the neck because your glutes are not going to go backwards. You see, when you have knee valgus is coupled with a stripper squat. When your knees go in, your butt goes back. That's just the way it is. And so if you have stronger external rotation, you prevent that. And so that's also a big thing. And I bought machines for this, right? I've got the good girl, bad girl machine. So I've done a lot of that. But still, the predominant feeling in my mind right now is rows. It's incredible. Appreciate you guys like always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.